talk to me about the Matchboxes and the Hot Wheels.
So,
I think you started there.
Yeah. So
that was your gateway.
Yeah.
That was your gateway addiction. Started small, literally.
When my dad, his 940 forward brake, he'd bring me to AutoZone or O'Reilly's.
Okay.
And he'd be like, Jacob, do you want to pick out a Hot Wheel? And I was like, yeah, sure, Dad. And I picked one out, and we weren't even out the door, and I already pulled it out of the package every single time.
Yeah.
I have probably 400 Hot Wheels out of the case.
That's a lot.
And then at one point, I was just like, maybe I should keep them in the package.
Yeah.
And my dad told me that. He's like, they can be worth something one day. Yeah. First started, I brought just the Miata, and I had one table in my dad's Mini Cooper, and he'd come with me, and I had 2 chairs with 40 Hot Wheels, and I sold 40 Hot Wheels in one night, and I made a couple $100, and I was like, whoa, I can make some with this.
Yeah, that's cool.
And every single day I'd go to Walmart, Fry's, whatever, and I'd just buy in bulk, like the stuff that people like, and just try to make something with it.
Did you ever find one in a bulk buy like that was a collector's item or like more
yeah,
rare
actually
than
I did. I found one at like a garage sale, and it's the Mad Max one. It's like 15 grand.
Original Mad Max, like
original.
Mel Gibson Mad Max?
68, like old. Yeah, I have like a shelf. I'm gonna take the shelf down and just make my room full of Hot Wheels, because it's always been a dream of mine to be like, go into my room and just look around and be like, damn, I have an addiction, but this is sick.
It's fun again.
This is better than doing anything. Like,
yeah. So what's your count now? What are you at about? What's your inventory? You think?
Probably about 6,000.
6,000 Hot Wheels.
Started with one when I was 4.
And you talk about just the couple mods you've done to this car, and we'll talk about the real mod, which is off the back. But
yeah, for sure. So when I first got the car, I told everybody that I was going to keep it stock.
Okay.
And that didn't end well. The first week I got wheels. And
so what was the thing that made you just, like, you were committed to keeping it stock, and then all of a sudden you just went to the dark side? What happened?
So my buddy Jordan.
Yeah.
And then I have a couple other buddies, but my buddy Jordan had a Mazda Miata. I think it was a 91, 94, and my buddy Sean welded the diff on it, and we used to drift around the rain. It's like 2 months before I got the Miata, and I was like, I need this car. Like, I need one. Like, the pop-ups were the best. And I was like, all right, cool. And then, first weekend, me and my dad found these Koenigs for $300. They have carb rash on them, which I don't mind. I like the classic look.
Yeah.
It looks like a classic. So I got those. Then it has Continental All Seasons wrapped around.
Cool.
And then, damn, I think that summer I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go all out and just like make it an OEM plus build.
Yeah.
And make it look nice. And so I got my quick release steering wheel and energy steering wheel, so I can get in and out, because it was hard for me to get in and out of the car.
Cool.
And I got a deep dish one before.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, I don't like this, whatever. And I had it for a year and a half, and then I got a MOMO wheel. And the MOMO wheel looks a lot better. I mean, the horn button's not in there because I don't have like the centerpiece yet. Yeah. I just haven't had the time to like buy one. But got that, and then I got my front and rear sequentials that I have on here from Carbon Miata.
Really cool.
And then I got the Jeep lights. I think that was the second day of having the Miata. I put Jeep LEDs in there because the original bulbs, high beams, you cannot see. They were very, very just
sort
dim.
Of functional.
Yeah, they were very dim. So I was like, let's buy these. So I bought them off my Jeep buddy, because they're same headlights.
Yeah,
just go right in, like 8 inches.
And now the brights work?
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I actually get high beamed when I'm like just like regular, because they're so bright.
Huh. That's cool.
And then I think about almost 2 years ago. Yeah, almost 2 years ago, I got my billet shifter.
Right.
It's a G Racing billet shifter. It has like 2 inches of throw, and I tried out an old buddy's car, and I drove it, and I was like, damn, I need one of these. Like, this is nice. I like how rough it is. I like how it clicks when you shift. Like, this is nice. Got that.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. I got that, and then it's just history, and I started just buying little things, and I love it.
That's cool. You love driving this car?
Oh yeah, my daily.
Yeah. How do you feel when you got it hooked up with the trailer in the back? It must feel like you're almost like.
I'm gonna tell you this. I feel like a supercar because everybody breaks their necks. It's so funny. Actually, I help run pavilions, and I go there with the trailer a lot. And I love when the kids look at the trailer and and the headlights, and they go, "Mom, Dad, look at the pop-ups! Look at!" And I wink at them to show, to make the kids happy, and they freak out. That's where I was like, "All right, this car is like hands down like the best because it's like it's slow." With the trailer, I think it has like 70 horsepower because that's a lot of weight in that.
Yeah.
But
you're carrying a lot of dreams back in there.
Overall, it's just like a fun car, man. I love it.
That's great. That's great. Well, let's do a walk around. Let's pop the back on the back and take a look around and show us some Hot Wheels too. Tell us about Penny.
So yeah, this is Penny. I got this car because it has the pop-ups and it makes me happy. And I was going through a rough time, and I don't know. Every time I'd see it, I'd walk outside, and for a year and a half, I didn't think it was my car because I was like, "There's no way this thing's so sick." And I still think of that sometimes because I go outside and I'm like, I've had this car 3 years now and I've put like 30,000 miles on it.
Okay.
It had 130, 140 when I got it. It just clocked 175.
Okay.
So it's like a mile marker.
You're getting some mileage out of this baby.
I love it. It's definitely a fun car for sure.
And you put new wheels on it?
Yeah, I put Koenig Rewinds on it. I got those for $300.
Nice.
Steel.
Nice.
I love them so much. They're classics. Look classic. So
yeah, no, the car looks great.
They're just like knockoff Watanabes.
Yep.
And I couldn't afford Watanabes, so I was like, oh, I'm getting Koenigs.
Hardtop. A year after you bought the car.
Yes. Love that. Love it.
Cool. And then talk to me about the trailer. When did you get the idea for the trailer?
So I got a call from my uncle one day. My dad got a call and said, "Hey, I found this trailer at auction for Jake, and I think he'd really like it for his Hot Wheel business. If you want me to buy it, I'll bid on it and try to buy it." And my dad said, "Sure." And my uncle bought it for $4,500. This thing is like 20 grand. Like, this is an expensive trailer. This is the first one they made. Like, this is one of one. Like, this thing is old. And I basically just fill it with Hot Wheels and bring it around town.
It's like a smile maker, isn't it?
Literally, yes.
You drive in with this baby, and kids are smiling, adults are smiling.
Literally.
We had all the adults around here earlier. They're in here looking at cars.
It's
a smile maker.
It's so much fun, man. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This thing pulls in a lot of attention for what it is. It's a 1940s Ford. And whoever did the paint work, it's this company right here.
Wolf Creek Trailers.
Wolf Creek, they're out of
Wolf
Michigan.
Creek Trailers Sales.
They're out of Michigan, and
a little shout out because this has put a lot of smiles on a lot of people's faces.
It's crazy.
You say there's been times when you actually start giving Hot Wheels away?
Yeah, so I have like a lot of duplicates.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like a lot, like probably 50 times. Like I get a lot because I get a lot of Miatas because a lot of kids like the Miatas, and I just give them out to kids and just make their night.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Well, listen. This has been amazing having you here.
For sure,
We've loved hearing your story. I think what you got going here is like amazing. I love what you're doing online, but I love the stuff you're doing. Like you're literally out having fun and bringing some joy around, and and you're doing it because you love it.
That's it.
You love cars and you love people.
That's how you live life. You're just happy, man. That's it.
I love it, man. Well, thanks for being here.
For sure, man. I appreciate it so much.